Why'd I say leadership?
You know, we pull up, turn up, fresher than a motherfucker. All right? So, oh shit, beat my chest like King Kong. You know, LA is home to it. We do it for the ratchets.
Special Sundays radio show. I am your host, Miss Special, here with
Prez.
Yes, indeed, leadership right here.
Right there. Leadership.
You make yourself pretty easy to spot in a crowd.
Oh yeah, walking billboard all day.
Now, my favorite track on leadership is Deeper. Why'd I say leadership? Okay.
See, it's about leadership, but it's like turned up leadership. So to that point, you're like on your leader shit. Yes. You know, and no more respect involved. It's like I'm on my shit then. So.
So my favorite track on leadership is Deeper with Rocky Rivera. What's it like working with her?
Oh, that's the homegirl. Yeah, Rocky is really dope. And when I got the record from day one, he produced it. And, you know, day one is like a real producer. You know, it's not like beat makers and stuff. So he basically put that whole song together and was like, I had a song for you. I think it'd be perfect. He had the hook on there. I know the old song and stuff, the original. So I was like, yeah, no brainer. But since there's so much talking about a chick and stuff like that, I wanted a female rapper on there. So I wanted a chick that smoked, and that was dope. All right. So, yeah, exactly. So funny story real quick. Rocky came to like my birthday party. I had a quick little birthday thing like the year before. I think it was 2010, and she just came, smoked me out, everything. You know, she from the Bay, so she get it in.
She's so dope.
It came time to the song. That's the first person I thought of.
Nice.
I was like, yeah, I gotta get her on there. So she sent it back to me real quick, and I mean, everybody loves that.
So you've worked with a lot of people, from Freddie Gibbs to King Mez to Fashion, everybody. Who's your favorite person to work with?
So I love to work with everybody, you know, but I definitely love to work with my compadre, Shawn Chrystopher. You know, we got the honor roll shit going and everything. And Gangsta Gibbs, you know, ESGN, you know, everybody over there, those are my kinfolk, those are my peoples, you know. Sean Fallion, you know, cats like that. People that I really, really connect with, you know, so definitely them cats. That's why I love coming to stuff like A3C, because I get to get it in with them partners, so. Then my homie Grip Pliers, Tukey, Carter, gang of cats, so, you know, I try to keep it real. You got to know me more than rap for us to really be doing stuff together.
Right. Yeah, because a lot of people, they just, you know, hey, you're dope, let me send this file to you, and it's like, can we know each other? Like, why are we on a track together if we're not
take care of all that shit, right? Yeah, you got to take care of that. So even a lot of collabs you'll see me on are features that I do. Stuff with my boy Gerald Walker, all that, that's the homie, you know what I'm saying? Everybody that I do stuff with, it is a story or some way to connect us more so than you just email me something back and forth, you know?
I think that's important. And then you mentioned Shawn Chrystopher, who you're just on tour with. What was that like?
Oh, that was dope. You know, it was a love story tour. Yeah. And actually, you know, we did it with WGGP, smoking section, a lot of cats. So WGGP stands for We Gotta Get Paid. Okay. And that's basically a company, a lifestyle company with me and my homie Sean Fallion. And so we basically put the tour together and stuff. So it was really dope. Shawn Chris, one of my homies. I mean, that song is so magnetic and stuff. So the crowds came out. It was really, really dope to see people come and appreciate it, because when you're in your own city, not to say you take it for granted or take advantage of it, but you know, you get used to everybody saying it's cool, or people might get used to you seeing you around and stuff, and yeah, they may like it, but they're not gonna show us much love. Yeah. So when you out of town and you see people go ape shit over stuff, man, it's crazy. They know the words. Hey. I mean, that kills me. When there's somebody in the crowd and you can see them mouthing on everything with you, that's the best thing. You know?
What would you say the highlight of your live show is?
The highlight of my live show? Oh, shit, beat my chest like King Kong. You know, I act a fool, so I don't know if people seen it. She's seen it, but if y'all ain't seen it, you know, I act a motherfucking fool. You know, we pull up, turn up, fresher than a motherfucker. Yeah, you know, we get out there, and my whole thing is, yeah, I love rappers, you know what I'm saying? My idols, a lot of rappers and stuff, but, you know, I've had the privilege of seeing cats like Busta, you know. My first show was like Exhibit. We were doing What You See Is What You Get. A lot of cats was just acting a fool on stage, so that was always an integral part of me. And I understand that part of this is more so than just getting up there and having people hear what you say. We got to entertain you guys.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, cats, you know, I used to watch a lot of James Brown, Parliament, a lot of stuff. Of course, Michael Jackson. You know, you want people that entertain and put on the show, you know. Back in the day, these cats, when they're doing Fresh Fest or all these type of tours, 80s and 90s, You know, for example, this nigga Big Daddy Kane should come out with a bed and shit as part of his props. Motherfuckers come out with props like Cypress Hill come out with a big ass bong. Like, you need props and shit. So and put together a show.
Exactly.
That is the main thing.
It's not just a little rap thing. Like, it's a show. You need to entertain. You need to, you know, get it creative too. Like, y'all are such creative people. Like, show us that creativity.
Show it because everybody don't know you.
Exactly.
Especially at my level, you know, I appreciate all love, but I'm a humble dude too. We have to show and prove to new people all the time. So that's how I come at the whole situation. I want to punk you into liking me. If you don't like me, by the end of it, you're like, that nigga's dope.
And then you mentioned King Kong. I heard you got the beat from Roll Boulevard, but I heard that you stole it from Thurz. What's that story?
Well, it's a little, you know, little story about that one. One day, Ro hit me up, come through to his apartment and stuff where he had to, you know, his whole setup. So he came through, he wanted to play me some beats. And he was playing some beats, and then he kind of like, you know, went on a tangent and was like, yeah, I got this other beat I just did, though. Thurz kind of wanted, but shit, I'll play it for you. And so he played that shit, and I was like, oh, nigga, I want that. Thurz don't need that. Nah. And this is when they were doing You and I and shit, too. So I'm like, nah, nigga, give me that. He ain't even solo. So he wasn't even solo artist back then. So I was like, nah, I'm taking that. So yeah, I needed that beat.
Was there any I know y'all aren't gonna have huge problems because y'all are homies, but was he mad? Like, you get like a text like, what the fuck, or?
Nah, not at all, because at that time he was in a group. He was still in a group. So it wasn't really their speed and stuff anyway. Plus, I knew he wasn't a solo artist, so wasn't no problem over it. Yeah, you know.
You ever think you'll bring him back and do a remix with him, you know?
That's always a possibility, you know. Bro still has all the masters, so we definitely could make that happen. You know, those are definitely good dudes I came up in the game with, so, you know, definitely much props to them. We could always get a remix of King Kong. It's my biggest song, you know, it's timeless record, so I do it all the time. Most people know me for that, so, you know, I've always wanted to do a remix. We're going to keep it a little ratchet, too, though, you know. I tell you, my ideal remix, if we do it.
Oh, goodness.
I can make this happen, though. I want to put Problem. That's my nigga. I want to put my nigga Skeme on there from Inglewood. And I want to put my nigga G Malone on there. And either like Gibbs or somebody else, you know what I'm saying? We might even throw some Atlanta shit on there. So, you know, get some of the cats out here.
Skeme does get ratchet. That's the homie, but he keeps it ratchet.
hey, the ratchets, man. Psh, you know, LA is home to it. We do it for the ratchets.
This is true.
Yeah.
This is very true. So if the people haven't got leadership yet, they need to go get it. What else is up and coming for you?
You can definitely get the leadership, iTunes, but right now we're working on an EP. I'm working on a new EP, and we're working on a couple free projects. You know, might do something with DJ Booth as always, live mixtapes we've been talking, but I'm definitely going to do a couple more EPs before the year is up. So within the next couple months, look forward to that. Videos, more shows, more merch. You know, a lot of opportunities been popping up on that lane too, so.
Any producers you're working with distinctively on the EPs? Like, are you going to do it with just, like, a lot of people do EPs with just one producer, or you just kind of spread it out like always?
I try to do it one. I always end up spreading it around, though, but, you know, I'm going to do one with my homie Zaire Koalo. He's basically Shawn Chrystopher in-house. Do something with him. A lot of other cats are my people, so we'll see how it turns out. You know, Dahi. I definitely want to do something with Dahi. That's the homie, and it's good to see him coming up recently. So he got bangers. I mean, Polyester, I always do shit with Poly. People have access to do an EP for the longest, so you never know. I would love to do some shit like with a knife or something like that, so that's good, people. So
show your versatility. Huh?
Yeah, get on some other shit too, you know. So, and I'm hounding the homie Willie B. You know, he did rigor mortis and shit for Kendrick. So
there we go.
Yeah, so a lot of these guys, you know, it's just a weird dichotomy of being in the scene and stuff like that. It's a lot of these cats are our homies, so you know, it's always good to see them. But you don't want to hound everybody like, yeah, nigga, give me a beat too and shit, you know.
What about me?
Some shit. This is my homie. This is deeper than rap, so, you know, it goes way beyond that. But it would always be some dope shit if that was the case, you know.
Lights keep going on and off. Have a special Sunday. Stay special. For Special Sundays radio show every Sunday 2 to 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time and everything special, check out specialsundays.com.